flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. Today's Style Squad shout out goes to Ashley Cooper. And if you want to be featured in the Style Squad, don't forget to be the first comment in today's video. As you see from the title, today's video is going to be some Valentine's nail stamping. I thought that I would get into the Valentine's season by doing some simple stamping, and I'll do a couple other Valentine's videos leading up to the actual holiday. First, I added a base coat and then cured for 30 seconds. And now I'm coming in with my Model 1's paint pots. I'm using the red and white gel polish paint. The Model 1 gel polish pots are very pigmented, so I can probably get away with doing a single coat. However, I always do add 2 coats only because the first coat usually leaves it quite streaky. The second coat kind of covers up the streaks. But once I do add the coats, I do go back and cure between layers and then do my design. After doing the second coat of the white, I'm coming in with the red paint polish from Model 1, and I really like how opaque the Model 1's paint pots are. So if I can, when doing especially a stamping or something that requires a thicker layer like glitter, foils, or anything like that, I try to use these paint pots only because the layers are much thinner than using regular gel polish. In most of my videos, you'll catch me using my red iguana practice hand. And while I'm thinking about it, comment down below and let me know if you want me to do a video on how I prep the nails for my red iguana practice hand here. And just like the white polish, after I'm done with the first layer of the red polish, I'm also going to go in and cure it for 30 seconds. And then we're going to go back with our second coat of the red polish. And as you see here, the red polish is more of a jelly color and not as opaque as the white polish is. And I'm totally okay with this because once we're done, it will be pretty opaque with a nice soft red and glitter. So now after 2 coats of color and curing, we're going to go in with our Your Sugar stamping plate, and this is the design that I went for. I'm coming in with my red stamping polish, and I'm going to be doing this on the white accent nail. stamping is pretty much done in 4 steps. You're going to polish, swipe, stamp the stamper, and then stamp to the nail. So we're not worrying about the cleanup of the plate until after everything is done, or else you're not going to get enough time to stamp it. It'll dry and it won't stamp properly. And now we're just coming up and then we're cleaning it off. Since the design wasn't long enough for the nails that I chose, we're just going to frame it a little bit and make it look like it's supposed to be exactly how it is. And now we're just topping it with our Model 1 Snow White top coat, because everything that we're doing to this nail is done. Now I am adding my Model 1's foil glue gel to the red nails, because we're coming in with a little tiny piece of foil on the red nails. And then once we're done with that, I'm going to be adding some loose glitter to one nail. And then we're going to use our Feng Shui My iridescent glitter top coat, which I revealed in my AliExpress haul quite some time ago. If I can still find it, I'll put it in one of the cards in this video. If not, you can search my videos for the AliExpress haul that I did last. And here we are with the foil transfer. Generally, I prefer, if I'm going to do foil over the whole nail, I'll use the actual glue, the star glue. But since this is only a little piece, I'm coming in with the foil gel. And don't know why. It doesn't pick up the entire piece, and I actually prefer the star glue over the foil glue gel. But it worked the way that I wanted it to, and everything turned out really super cute. And I was kind of making this up as I went along, so now I'm just adding red Swarovski crystals to each of the red nails at the tip. I have all of my crystals in a little organizer, so don't quote me on it, but I believe the actual color name is cyan or cyan, but we'll just call it red. And now we're coming in with these holographic shapes, and I'm using these funky little hearts. They're not standard heart shaped. They kind of have like a little whimsical look to them. And I'm just adding them down the center of this one nail only. And yeah, nothing special. So I added the hearts, and I kind of didn't want to add any more than the 4 that I had on here. So I'm just now kind of moving them around so that they're evenly spaced and not all grouped down at the bottom, twisting and turning them and making them look not so uniform. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Now I'm coming in with these red holographic square shaped glitters and just placing them in random spots on the nail just to give it some more dimension.
The night is red, it's is cold, his lungs are blown, the stranger's last breath, the quiet death, his silence is stronger than the voice
And as I mentioned earlier, now we're coming in with the Feng Shai, my iridescent top coat, and I actually really like this stuff. It's almost like a hard gel, so I'm just taking it and floating it on the nail. It just makes it pretty. It adds some color dimension to it, but it also kind of changes the color depending on the direction you're looking at it. It turns to like a purplish pinkish color. Really, really pretty. You'll see. And now we're just going to repeat with the iridescent top coat on the other red fingers. And of course, now we're going to go in and cure the nails for 30 seconds. After curing, I'm coming back with the sugar plate and just selecting what design I want to do on the red nails. And we're going for this heart link design. For the white stamping polish, I'm using the McCart white stamping polish. Now we're coming in with the cleanup brush and we're just going to clean around the cuticles and where the free edge starts and make sure that there's no stamping polish on the skin. Normally on a human, I would be using a latex barrier on the cuticles just to make it easy for cleanup. But since this isn't a human, we're going to use our cleanup brush. And then we'll be stamping the same exact pattern on the index finger. And once everything looks exactly how I want it to be, I am going to go over with my no wipe top coat. And of course, this is my favorite Model 1's no wipe top coat. And after curing, here is what it looks like. It turned out so pretty. I wish you guys could see it in person. The crystals are so sparkly at the end, and as are the holographic little glitter hearts. And here I am adding cuticle oil because just like human skin, silicone skin can use some hydration too. It just keeps everything looking nice and pretty and whatever. Anyway. So if you've made it this far into the video, I really do want to thank everybody for all the kind words and well wishes and everything else that was left on my last videos. I was so sick for about a month straight, so thank you guys so much. I haven't done a video in quite a while, and you can look forward to them coming regularly again. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Thanks again for watching, and see y'all later.